Listen, I know that some of you are pick-me's, okay? So I'm not talking to you. If you're a pick-me, you know what a pick-me is, right? The ones whose sole purpose in life is to find a man, who believe that without a man they are not, and so they will do anything, they will say anything, they will degrade fellow women. Those are pick-me's. So if you're a pick-me, please, this video is not for you. Scroll. This video is for the high value woman. Okay? It's for women who want to be high value women. I'm going to give you pick-me's a few seconds to scroll. Pick-me's and their male friends and their... Be going. This video is not for you. Okay? Have you gone? Good. Baby girl, come here. So in this video, I'm about to share 5 characteristics of a high value woman. Okay? Because if you want to be a high value woman who only attracts high value men, I'm not saying that that is the sole purpose of being a high value woman. No, you are a high value woman for yourself first. But when you are a high value woman, it is very likely that the men that you will attract are high value men. And even when you do not attract high value men, you know that you are enough for yourself, and so you're good. You're able to live your life, right? Good. So if you're trying to be a high value woman, or you are a high value woman, here are 5 characteristics of a high value woman. Characteristic number 1, self-confidence. A high value woman has a strong sense of self-worth, self-assuredness, values and knows her worth, knows who she is in herself and values that, and so is self-confident. There is a difference between self-confidence and arrogance. This is not the video for that. But if you're a high value woman, or if you're trying to be a high value woman, you need to develop your self-confidence. You need to have self-confidence. Know your worth. And walk and work with grace and resilience. Because you know who you are and you know that you are enough. Characteristic number 2, emotional intelligence. A high value woman is emotionally intelligent. What this means is you have a high ability to manage, understand, and express emotions concisely. You do not say no when you mean yes. You are able to express how you're feeling. You do not give the cold shoulder. You're able to understand what the emotions are, and you're able to express them so that a person knows exactly what it is you're feeling and exactly what it is that you need. You do not give cues and hints and express and expect people to read your mind. That is emotional intelligence. If you are a high value woman, you have a great sense of self-awareness, and so you know the circumstances that trigger you, you know why they trigger you, and you're able to express it and say, listen, this is triggering to me. It is triggering to me because of so and so. I am healing, or I have healed from this, and I would like for it to not repeat. So emotional intelligence is the second characteristic. Characteristic number 3. Independence is characteristic number 3. When you're a high value woman, you are independent. You possess the ability to take care of your goings and comings. You know how to look after yourself. You are able to provide for yourself and are not necessarily dependent on somebody else. Okay, so that is a characteristic of a high value woman. Now, there is a difference between being independent and being, some of us are only super independent, but it is from all of the traumas that, but you see, in relation to ability to communicate, manage, and express emotions, right? Knowing that yours is super independence because of your traumas is another way of telling that this is a high value woman, because you know that, okay, I'm being super independent and this is somebody who's actually willing to take care of me, and it is not because they think I'm less. Do you understand? But independence is actually one of the characteristics of a high value woman. Your ability to take care of yourself, look out for yourself, and provide for yourself without necessarily having to go and beg or open your legs. High value woman. Characteristic number 4. Now, this characteristic is what will cause fight, but country no broke mania, I go talk up. Boundaries. Characteristic number 4 is boundaries. A high value woman knows how to set and maintain boundaries. Okay? A high value woman knows her limitations. She knows her limits. And so she's able to set healthy boundaries both in her personal life and her professional life, thus maintaining a good well-being for herself, a good mental health for herself, because like I said, she knows her limitations. And so she knows that, Charlie, this thing that you're going to let me do, later I'll go and second guess myself, or I'll go and blame myself, no. And so she is able to set and maintain boundaries and communicate them assertively, not rudely. She's able to say, no, I will not do this, and keep it moving without having to explain 6,000,000,000 reasons why not. She's able to set and maintain boundaries. Those of you who do not know how to say no, please, you are not a high value woman. Those of you who let people push you into doing things that you do not want to do, you don't know how to set boundaries. You let people treat you anyhow. You do not express what your boundaries are. People go and come into your life as like your life has a swinging door. They go in and come in as they please. They treat you by heart. You are not a high value woman. A high value woman knows how to set and maintain boundaries. Okay? Final characteristic number 5, continuous growth. A high value woman is continually growing herself, continually bettering herself, continuously adding value to herself. She does not sit in this one spot and believe that she has attained all, and so she stops learning. A high value woman is consistently learning, trying to add value to herself, trying to better herself, trying to get a PhD. No. I'm not talking really about education. I was just, taking jabs at the ongoing fury about Dr. Z and her people. But yes, a high value woman is consistently growing, continuous growth. That is my 5th and final characteristic of a high value woman. So, if you are trying to be a high value woman, take this blueprint and try and live up to them. Bear in mind that, please, these are my characteristics of a high value woman. Now, the title high value woman on its own to a lot of people is subjective. Okay? So for me, these are the characteristics that make a high value woman. If they resonate with you, sure, go ahead and live by them. If they don't, that's okay. Keep it going. Maybe your high value woman is something else. That's on you. Me, this is who a high value woman is to me. Shall we get? Like I always say, people, guard your heart, guard your essence, guard your spirit, and stay safe out there. Love you. Go out there, be great. Bye.